Picture this. You're deep into answering an important work email when someone taps you on the shoulder and says, "Stop what you're doing right now and come help me with something." How would you feel? Frustrated? Annoyed? Maybe even a little angry? Well, congratulations. You just experienced what your toddler feels about 47 times a day. And I'm about to show you the simple timing trick that can cut your toddler's tantrums in half. Hey parents! If you're coming from my last video about clingy toddlers, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm here to help you navigate the toddler years without losing your minds. Today, we're tackling tantrums, but not in the way you might expect. We're not talking about what to do during a tantrum. We're talking about how to prevent most of them from happening in the first place, using one simple concept that changes everything: the big realization. Here's what most of us don't realize. Toddlers are basically tiny humans with zero emotional regulation skills, living in a world where they get interrupted constantly. Think about your toddler's day. Time to eat interrupts their play. Time to get dressed interrupts their breakfast. Time to leave interrupts their toy arranging. Time for bath interrupts their building project. We're asking them to transition between activities literally dozens of times per day, and then we're surprised when they melt down? The problem isn't your child, it's the timing of our transitions. But here's the good news. There's an incredibly simple fix that works like magic: the natural break strategy. The game-changing strategy is this: wait for a natural break before asking them to transition. Let me give you some examples of what this looks like. Instead of interrupting them mid-block tower to say, "Time to eat," do this. Wait until they step back to admire their creation, then say, "Wow, what an amazing tower." After you're done looking at it, it'll be time for lunch. Instead of turning off the TV mid-episode and dealing with the meltdown, do this. Check how much time is left, and if it's just a few minutes, wait it out. Or here's a pro tip. Fast forward through the commercials so the episode ends sooner. Instead of dragging them away from the playground mid-slide, do this. Wait until they pause between activities, then say, "I can see you're having so much fun. You can go down the slide 3 more times, then we'll head home." I know what you're thinking. But what if they never pause? What if we don't have time to wait? Don't worry, I've got solutions for that coming up. The timer technique. When you can't wait for a natural break, give them control with a timer. Here's why this works so well. Toddlers hate feeling powerless, but they actually love structure when they understand it. A timer gives them both control and predictability. How to use timers effectively. Use a visual timer they can see counting down. Let them start the timer. This gives them ownership. Keep it simple. When this timer goes off, it's time to clean up toys. Stay calm and matter-of-fact when the timer rings. My favorite timers? Those old-school kitchen timers that tick, or your phone timer with a fun sound. The key is consistency. Always follow through when the timer goes off. Pro tip: start with longer timers at first. Give them 10 minutes instead of 5. Success builds on success. For activities that don't work with timers, use the countdown method. This is perfect for things like playground time, bath time, or any repeated activity. Examples. At the playground, you can go down the slide 5 more times, then we're leaving. That was 1. 4 more times. In the bath, you can fill that cup 3 more times, then we're getting out. That was 1. 2 more times. With books, we're reading 2 more books, then it's sleep time. That was 1 book. 1 more book left. The magic here is that you're not the bad guy anymore. The number is. You're just the helpful narrator keeping track. Now, even with perfect timing, some tantrums will still happen. Here's how to handle them. Use what I call the acknowledge plus boundary plus calm formula. Acknowledge their feeling. You're really upset that playtime is over. You were having so much fun. Hold the boundary. And it's still time to get in the car. Stay calm. Don't negotiate. Don't explain endlessly. Just wait it out with empathy. Remember, you're not trying to eliminate their feelings. You're teaching them that big feelings are okay. but the boundary still stands. What not to say? Don't cry. This dismisses their emotions. It's not that bad. You're telling them their feelings are wrong. If you stop crying, we can. This teaches them tantrums get rewards. The consistency factor. Here's the truth. This approach works, but only if you're consistent. Your toddler is basically a tiny scientist running experiments on you all day long. They're testing. If I melt down, will mom cave? Will dad give in just this once? Every time you follow through calmly with a transition, you're making a deposit in the predictability bank. And predictable parents have fewer tantrums to deal with. Your action plan. This week, practice waiting for natural breaks in just one transition per day. Next week, introduce a timer for one challenging transition. Week 3, add the countdown method to your toolkit. Always, use the acknowledge plus boundary plus calm formula. I want you to try the natural break strategy today. Pick your most challenging transition, maybe leaving the house or ending screen time, and wait for that natural pause before you announce the change. Then come back and tell me how it went. Drop a comment below because I genuinely want to know, did you see a difference? Which strategy worked best for your little one? And if this video gave you hope that tantrums don't have to rule your life, smash that like button and subscribe for more strategies that actually work in real life. Remember, you're not trying to eliminate all tantrums. You're just making life more peaceful for everyone. Your toddler wants to cooperate with you. They just need the right setup to succeed. I'll see you next week, where we're talking about potty training for toddlers. Until then, may your transitions be smooth and your coffee be hot.